Hi, my name is Jason Kepi, and I've been a self-employed entrepreneur for almost 5 years now. I wanted to put together this video on this site in order to share some of my experiences and lessons learned that have allowed me to go from very humble beginnings, struggling to make ends meet in one dead-end job after another, to earning a healthy six-figure annual salary from the comfort of my own home in less than 6 months. Now, as you can see on this site, we're giving away a free 7-day e-course designed to show you everything you need to know to set up and operate a successful home-based business. And in a few minutes, I'll be sharing with you exactly what's in this course. But before I do, let me just quickly give you a little bit of background on who I am, what I've accomplished, and why you might care. Basically, I've been in the online marketing, search engine optimization, search marketing, and lead generation business now for just over 4 years. Now, prior to getting involved in business, I spent the better part of 10 years getting the bad end of the stick with various corporate America jobs. I'm talking Fortune 500 companies, all the way down to dot-coms and the dot-com boom. Uh, Learning over that 10-year period that I didn't want to be a part, layoff after layoff and downsizing after downsizing that happened to me and my family. This is actually uh, although quite funny here, probably an accurate picture of the stress that was caused by these things to me and my family. But again, back to that, I just didn't want to be a part of it anymore. I had so many times of periods of time where it was just, it was awful. And on top of that, I I remember, at one job, wonderful job, as jobs go, I guess, as you could say, good salary, great benefit package, but just the the droning in, drone in at 8, drone out at noon, drone back in at 1, and drone out at 5, and again, like I said, in most cases, I was working a lot of extra hours in some of these places, but I just say that because I just felt like I was trapped, and in addition to that, my weekends, I remember spending every weekend dreading Monday, and all of my free time was spent trying to create a business that would free me from my Monday through Friday or Monday through Sunday, whatever it would be at the time, 50 to 70 hour week prison. Yeah, I hated my job, and I felt like I was behind bars. In short, I was miserable. And it was at that point that I started my own company, and within 6 months, and after a lot of trial and error, I produced a website that was generating over $30,000 per month in revenue. And the best part about that revenue that came in was that it came in whether I worked or not. I had never had that happen to me before, and I'll tell you, it was exhilarating. Since then, I've since founded and grown several successful companies online, and I currently enjoy a healthy six-figure income from my most recent venture. Now, I tell you this not to brag, but because I want you to know that what I'm going to share with you in this site and in this e-course was learned from the School of Hard Knocks at a healthy price tag. You see, although I'm passionate about a lot of things, almost all the things that I love most in life have at the root of them the desire to help and grow others. I also ultimately believe that if you can help enough people get what they want out of life, then you can be successful yourself. I believe wholeheartedly in the principle of giving freely to others, not expecting anything in return, and moving the free line, as we call it in the e-course. And that's exactly what I do now. I teach people how to set up and run successful home-based businesses, and it's what caused me to create this e-course. So many people ask me, how do I make money from home? People just like you and me. They know that there's a better quality of life out there, one where you don't have to clock in, your commute's 30 seconds, your dress code, it's whatever you make it, and where you work when and how you want, and you take time off when you please. They know that the quality of life that we're talking about here is possible. They just don't know how to get there. So that's why we created the e-course. And here are just a few of the things that we're gonna teach you and show you in this e-course. One, we'll show you a simple trick that almost no one does or even teaches before starting a business that will ensure you just don't create a job for yourself. This is one of the challenges. I mean, most people don't, when they try to create something online or from home, they don't even make any money or so little that it's negligible. But even if they do, they wind up creating a job for themselves. They still trade time for money. They do not create something that's leveraged and passive residual income that works without them. and that's what we're going to help you create. Uh, I'll show you a fact that most people won't tell you about starting your own business that you must know in order to succeed. I'll show you 3 things that you have to focus on in any business to succeed. Most business owners miss this, and therefore they don't know where to spend their most precious asset, and that's their time in the beginning to get things to take off quickly. I'll show you the top 5 businesses that you can run out of your home and how to choose which ones is right for you. And I'll also show you, with each of those businesses, the step-by-step instructions on each one to get you up and running with the least amount of expenditure of time and money and the quickest profitability. I'll share with you what Donald Trump, Warren Buffett, and Robert Kiyosaki all had to say about one of these 5 businesses that you should listen to. If not for just who they are, always, always, always take financial advice from someone with more money from you. And I'll also say this: that rule there goes with any aspect or area of life. If you should always take advice from someone who has what you want to have, or who is who you'd like to be like. I mean, these are the things that you should do in life. It's just a good rule of thumb for anything. We'll show you how you can make money in as little as 7 days into your bank, and then we'll also finally show you the single most important thing you can do to make the most money in the shortest amount of time, and know before you start that your time it'll pay off. And that's just to name a few. Now, this is an awesome e-course, and I know that you're going to enjoy it. So if you want to quit the 9-to-5 grind, have a financial freedom, begin to have financial freedom of schedule, have the sort of life we talked about before, or even if you just want to earn some extra passive residual income from home, just fill out the short form to the right of this video so that we can get you the first lesson in your inbox immediately, and so that you can begin learning this information in the next 2 minutes. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoy it.